Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Making Things Fun, Cool, and Sexy. I'm your host, Christine Holly Ngo, and this is the podcast where we explore the latest innovations in manufacturing and technology, showing how these industries are driving the future and inspiring more women and the next generation to join this exciting world. Today, we're exploring the future of autonomous driving with Aeva and their groundbreaking LiDAR technology. At CES, I had the privilege of speaking with Michael Oldenburg, head of communications at Aeva, to learn how Aeva is transforming autonomous vehicle technology with their advanced LiDAR systems. Let's dive into our conversation and discover how their technology is paving the way for safer, smarter transportation. Hi friends, I'm here at CES in the Vehicle Technology and Mobility area of CES. There's so much technology here, a lot of autonomous driving, a lot of EVs. I am here today with Aeva. Michael, can you share a little bit about what you do at Aeva?
Sure, my name is Michael Oldenburg, and I'm the head of communications and marketing here at Aeva. And Aeva is a LiDAR company. LiDAR is one of the most advanced sensors that vehicles can use to understand the world around them. So if you think about, there's cameras, there's radars and LiDARs, and Aeva plays in that LiDAR space. We're a Silicon Valley-based company working on the next generation of LiDAR technology.
That's so cool. So LiDAR, does Tesla use LiDAR? Like, can you share what cars uses LiDAR technology?
Yeah. Tesla does not. They're a camera-only based system, but if you have ever ridden around in a Waymo,
I have,
or a Zoox vehicle, even some Mercedes-Benz vehicles today do use LiDAR technology.
Oh, wow. And what does Aeva's technology, how does it differentiate from what's already on the market?
Yeah, really good question. We work on what we call 4D LiDAR. So traditional LiDAR sees in 3D. So for every laser return, you get a 3D coordinate associated with that. With Aeva's technology, we also get a velocity value. So we're able to sense the equivalent of a Doppler shift on that laser pulse that goes out. So we can instantly know if something's moving or if it's stationary. And if it's moving, which direction is it going and how fast is it traveling?
Oh, wow. So I've been in a Waymo and I felt very, very safe in that vehicle. So LiDAR technology to me is safe, and it makes me feel safe when I'm in an autonomous vehicle.
Absolutely, and one of the best things about LiDAR technology, unlike cameras, is that LiDAR is its own source of light. So it can see just as well as in broad daylight as it can in the dark of night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's very safe. So
yeah.
Daytime or nighttime, you could see.
Exactly.
Okay,
right.
Awesome. And I heard that you launched 3 cool technology here at CES this year.
Yes, we're very excited. High-level overview, we've got what we call an in-cabin LiDAR integration on this Mercedes-Benz vehicle over here. We're with our partners Torque Robotics and Daimler Truck, showcasing their autonomous vehicle that will be on US highways in 2027. And then we have a brand new 4D LiDAR sensor called Aeva Atlas Ultra that we launched here at CES as well.
Awesome. Let's go take a deeper look at each technology.
Sounds good. Let's go do it.
All right. So here's the first launch. Share a little bit about this, please.
Absolutely. So this car is a brand new Mercedes-Benz EV, and we've integrated Aeva LiDAR behind the windshield. Why that matters is as vehicle manufacturers began to put LiDAR in their cars, they're really looking at kind of 3 possible locations for the LiDAR sensor. It's either going to be in the grille, behind the windshield, or integrated into the roofline. Mm-hmm. The higher you go on the vehicle, the better the LiDAR can see, right? It's up higher. And so this one showcases that it's behind the windshield. It's still able to send that laser light out and come back. And most importantly, as we think about keeping that sensor clean, the windshield wipers of the vehicle are able to do that. So if you're going through rain, snow, anything like that, it'll help keep the sensor clean.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Yeah, and I'd love to talk a little bit about what we're seeing here. So the top half of the screen is showing the point cloud from the LiDAR sensor. This is generally what a 3D LiDAR sees. In this case, it's showing reflectivity or intensity. Highly reflective objects are lighter color. Less reflective objects go into the shade of blue. Beneath that this is the velocity channel that's unique to Aeva. So everything that's white has no velocity. Things moving towards us are blue, things moving away from us are red.
Wow, that's so awesome. And so this is, when I'm in a Waymo, this is what it can basically see.
Yeah, exactly. This is what a Waymo or any other kind of self-driving vehicle would be able to see. And this data then goes into the perception stack of the vehicle, helps it understand its surroundings and plan its decision making about how it wants to move safely throughout the world.
That's so incredible. And tell me again about the windshield technology.
Yes, so we developed this windshield in partnership with WideEye, which is the AGC company. They're known for automotive glass. And so this is a specifically custom designed windshield that's designed to allow the transmission of the laser light through the windshield with minimal degradation. So our sensors can see 500 meters down the road. So when you're traveling at highway speeds, it's very important to be able to see as far as you can down the road to be able to start planning for what actions you need to take based on the traffic around you.
This is incredible because it's like a whole ecosystem of technology, right? Because it's not only the camera, you need everything around it to work together.
Correct.
So it's a whole ecosystem this is incredible. All right, let's go to the trucks
Okay,
now.
sounds good.
Cool. All right, Michael, so now we're in front of a giant truck, and I've heard of EVs, right? Trucks that are EV, and now we're working on autonomous
Yes, exactly.
trucks? That's insane.
This truck is a Daimler truck, Freightliner Cascadia. It's the #1 driven truck in North America. And specifically, our partner is Torque Robotics. Torque is developing the autonomous technology for Daimler truck. And so Aeva has the ultra long and long range sensors in this sensor bar that you see above the cab. And the sensors up there help this truck drive autonomously.
Wow. So again, with your LiDAR technology, these trucks can drive without a human.
Exactly.
That's insane. You know, in manufacturing, we're also facing labor shortage. I've heard a lot about truckers, right? There's a huge, we need more truck drivers on the highways.
Yeah.
So this is actually going to really disrupt the market and help with transportation, freight, and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, the saying is if you bought it, a truck brought it, right? So trucking is really the lifeblood of commerce across the country. And believe it or not, some of those long haul trips last several days, and that is where we're facing the driver shortage, right? Because that's one of the most difficult, arduous jobs. You're gone away from home a long time, you're on the road a long time, and so automating those routes is going to be one of the first things that happens for autonomous trucking.
That's incredible. And by what year will we start seeing this?
Daimler is committed to having these trucks on the road starting in 2027. So we're just a couple years away. They're already doing autonomous tests here in the United States and commercializing in 2027.
Oh, that's awesome. Is it the highways that is more difficult to get approval? Because I know that Waymo can't drive on highways just yet.
Yeah, highways are definitely a challenging situation just because you're going so fast, right? So think about a large truck like this with a full payload. Again, as we talked about with that car, it's even more important for the truck to be able to see as far as possible down the road to make the decisions it needs to. It takes a long time for a truck like this to slow down or come to a stop. Similarly, it takes a long time for a truck like this to get up to speed. So some of these LiDARs aren't actually facing forward, some of them are facing backward because you need to be able to see the traffic going at speed as you get up to speed and make sure that the lane is open so you can merge in safely.
Awesome. Wow, I learned so much.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to your third product launch at CES. So Michael, last but definitely not least, share what this is.
Well, this is our actual product, right? So on the left here, you've got our Aeva Atlas sensor. This is the one that is in the Mercedes we just looked at. This is also the sensor that when Daimler truck goes into production, they'll be using this one. And then right next to it is Aeva Atlas Ultra. This is our latest sensor we announced here at CES. It's amazing. It has all the awesome functionality of Atlas, so 500 meter detection, all the instant velocity. But as you can see, it's 35% slimmer.
Yeah.
And it has 3 times the resolution of Atlas. So you can see even more, plus a wider field of view. When I say field of view, think about how your eyes see almost 180 degrees. Same thing with this sensor. The field of view goes out to 150 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, and the reason why this is important in all of these advancements is vehicle manufacturers want the LiDAR to be as invisible as possible. They don't want to have to compromise on the styling of the vehicle or the aerodynamics of the vehicle. So being able to get our technology into a smaller package gives them more options for where they can put that in the car and have it be more seamless and a better designed vehicle.
That's incredible. Like the awesome thing about Silicon Valley, because this was all designed there, is
Correct.
you guys are constantly innovating and making things faster, smaller, less expensive. It's just so incredible.
Yeah, the pace of innovation is astounding.
Yes, exactly. Where do you foresee autonomous driving, LiDAR technology in the next couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking with OEMs like Daimler and others. I mean, vehicles are on the road today with LiDAR technology. When they go to the next gen 4D LiDAR, we're looking at deployment starting in 27, 28, 29, so latter half of the decade. But this is really when vehicle automation is going to start to take off, right? Today you've got what's called ADAS or level 2 functionality, automatic emergency braking, lane change assist, things like that. We're moving very quickly into a world when it's going to be hands off the wheel, eyes off the road. You'll still be in control of the vehicle, but all the automation will be driving it. And then when we get to cars like this Daimler truck behind me, that's fully autonomous, level 4, no driver needed.
Wow, that is incredible. Well, I can't wait for next year and seeing where you guys have innovated since today.
Yeah.
So
thanks for having us, and we'll definitely see you next year.
yes, of course. Thank you so much, Michael.
Of course.
Bye, guys. During our discussion, we explored how Aeva's next generation LiDAR technology uses frequency modulated continuous wave FMCW technology to deliver precise 3D mapping of environments in real time. This allows autonomous vehicles and semi-trucks to detect objects at greater distances and through challenging conditions, significantly enhancing safety and navigation. What fascinated me was how Aeva's compact sensors are designed for seamless integration into vehicles, enabling scalable and reliable autonomous systems. Their technology not only improves perception, but also reduces interference from sunlight and other vehicles, solving critical challenges in self-driving technology. Aeva has also partnered with Daimler and Torque Robotics to provide their cutting-edge LiDAR technology for autonomous trucks. This collaboration is driving the future of freight transportation, combining Aeva's advanced sensing technology with Daimler's industry-leading truck manufacturing and Torque's autonomous driving software to create safer and more efficient long-haul trucking solutions. Aeva's innovation is setting a new standard for the autonomous driving industry, bringing us closer to a safer and more efficient future on the roads. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with anyone interested in the future of mobility and autonomous vehicles. Stay tuned for more exciting stories on how innovation is making manufacturing and beyond fun, cool, and sexy. And if you or someone you know would like to be on the show, we would love to have them on. Just drop me an email or shoot me a DM on Instagram or LinkedIn. Details are in the description below. Until next time, keep on creating, keep on innovating, and always remember to keep it fun, cool, and sexy.